Welcome back to another video. I'm here on horseback currently in northern Pakistan after driving the second most dangerous road in the world. We are heading up to a place called Fairy Meadows, a place that I've wanted to go to for a very, very long time. It is supposed to be one of the most beautiful places on the planet, and it has views of Nanga Parbat, which is the, I think, 8th or 9th highest mountain in the world, and it just looks incredible. I've chosen horse as my mode of transport to get up there. It's about an hour and a half, 2 hours on horseback, or about a 3-hour hike, and it's cost me 3,600 rupees to get on horseback and go up there. This is also my very first time on a horse. We've been on horseback for the last 30 minutes now, and we've just come to a little stop to rest. My saddle was also like moving everywhere, so it was really uncomfy. So they've stopped the horses. We're gonna have a chai to break up the day.
Chai, did you say?
Yeah, I ordered you a chai, brother. I know that's what you want to hear.
That's what I'm talking about.
Come on, bro. This little shack called Fairy Meadows Adventure Resort. It's definitely not a resort, but it is a little shack where they serve food. I've actually already demolished one bowl of it was basically a pasta and soup in one thing. It was delicious. I'm gonna go back and get seconds because it was genuinely really, really good.
Wow.
Amazing. Thank you, sir.
Nice one, eh?
Very nice. It was really good. I had to come back for seconds. It was that good.
Okay.
Second.
And George, how you finding it? Nice?
I think this is amazing.
It's delicious.
It's tasty.
I think it's just delicious because it's like hot food and it's cold, and you know we haven't eaten all day as well. That's the main reason why I like it so delicious. But yeah, this is the little hut here, and all they sell is, I believe, just tea and some really simple foods. All fueled up, had some chai, had some food, and we've probably got another. How long until Fairy Meadows?
From here to Fairy Meadows is totally right now 1 hour.
1 hour?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you, sir. So we've got 1 more hour on the horse to get to the top to Fairy Meadows, but the weather is not the best. The clouds are kind of rolling in, and it is raining, unfortunately. So yeah, it's not the nicest way to start our adventure up here, but I'm sure the forecast is that it will be okay and the weather will improve. So fingers crossed that does happen, and we can truly appreciate the beauty of Fairy Meadows when we get to the top. For now, we're going to continue onwards. Finally got a little bit of sun back as well. Probably 45 minutes from the top. River's down below, you can hear it. Sounds beautiful, and it's the perfect time for some sun to be coming out. Fingers crossed it stays, or if not, it gets better when we're at the top. The boys are here. Oh, it's under a tree. The boys are here behind me. Jude and then George in the back, and our driver is also somewhere there in the distance. So yeah, we're going to move forward, push on. I think we're going to take one more stop on the way up, just to rest the horses and also rest us, because it is it's more physically demanding than I ever realised. I thought you just kind of sit, but it's a lot more than that. Just taking a little rest stop now for the horse to have some water. Probably another 30 minutes to go to the top. But yeah, this is such a fun experience so far as well. I can't think of a better place for my first time on a horse than here in rural Pakistan. Okay, that's it. We're here at the second stop. It says Midway House or Midway Hotel, so maybe that's only halfway up, which is a little bit concerning because I thought we were further up than that. But nevertheless, we're here. Look at this setting now. All the horses, the boys here. And we're going to take some respite once more, maybe have a little bit more to drink, let the horses rest, have some water as well, and then we're going to be on our way for the final stretch up to Fairy Meadows. Okay, we're just coming into the last 5-10 minutes maybe of the hike up to Fairy Meadows, and the path, as you can see, it winds all the way around the side of this mountain. It's pretty thin, so at some points it's a little bit scary on the horse because his feet kind of slip and slide a little bit. So yeah, and as you can see, there's just cracks and stuff in the path, but the views are beautiful around us and stuff as well. We just saw a glacier in the background, but I don't think we're going to get the best sunset views just because it is quite cloudy and overcast. But just look at the track. Oh, sketches me out a little bit because look at that, right on the edge. I'm sure everybody that knows Pakistan also knows Fairy Meadows, and it's a place that's been highly requested that I must go to. So we'll be spending 2 nights here, so there's lots of opportunity to see all of Fairy Meadows and also hike to Nanga Parbat base camp. So I'm incredibly excited to be here because this is a place that's been highly requested, and everybody said when you're visiting Pakistan, you cannot miss. So I'm here, finally reached Fairy Meadows. It's just over there in the distance. You can see a couple of huts. Unfortunately, there's a lot of cloud coverage there, as you can see just in the background, but fingers crossed tomorrow we have a whole day to explore. Things will open up and get a bit better, but for now we're going to enjoy the last few meters on horseback here. Oh, it's so peaceful up here as well. I don't even feel like talking loudly because there is just not a single noise. You can see some smoke from some of the houses in the background, snow in the distance. We haven't actually booked anything, so we're going to try and find a stay for tonight here in Fairy Meadows. As you can see, it looks like there's lots of different places to choose from. They all look very similar, just little wooden huts and stuff. And this looks beautiful. Like, there's just sheep roaming around in the distance, there's horses everywhere. Oh, it's like a little fairy tale up here. Wow. Well, it looks like we've arrived here to Fairy Meadows. How do you feel? Good?
Alhamdulillah, very good.
Well done. You made it. Nice one, brother.
Yes.
We're here. Unfortunately, we can't see the mountains in the distance, but look at this around me right now. Look at this. Just greenery, orange wooden structures. Beautiful. Horses roaming in the distance. And now we're going to find a place to stay. Maybe even with views of Nanga Parbat. We're still waiting for George. He has not yet come up the mountain. So Jude is already up here first. He had the fastest horse, then me second, and then George's horse was just like barely even walking, did not want to do it. So he'll hopefully be here shortly. But oh wow, this already looks beautiful. Even in the clouds, this place looks stunning. Wow. But look at it here. As you can see, there's just donkeys in the distance. Oh wow, look at this. Look at this little stream. Oh, this is just picture perfect. Look at this. You just have the donkeys eating the grass with the beautiful views here. Wow, this is a very, very special place. Just imagine this on a clear day. Wow. It is 6:30 here at Fairy Meadows. It's getting colder and we've just been treated to for the first glimpse of what Nanga Parbat looks like in the distance. It is like towering above anything else in the distance. Look at this, you've got these mountains here and then you pan around, bang. That is crazy. That is easily the highest peak I've ever seen. Good morning, it's day 2 here from Fairy Meadows. Well, actually, we're an hour away from Fairy Meadows because we've just been walking to hopefully get a better view of what should be Nanga Parbat in the background. But unfortunately, we have an extremely cloudy day and these are the views we have. Of course, it's still beautiful around here. You know, you've got the greenery everywhere, but really what we came for is to see the 8th or 9th, I can't remember, highest mountain in the world, which is Nanga Parbat, which towers all the way up there. It will probably be about here at the top of the frame. It is incredible. We saw a little glimpse of it last night. Really, we were hoping this morning we can catch a glimpse of it and see it in its beauty. But for now, we're just gonna have a chai in a little local hut here, rest up and probably go back to Fairy Meadows and fingers crossed it clears up. We are hiking back now all the way to Fairy Meadows after we just left, as the sky is beginning to clear up a little bit. It's still cloudy and Nanga Parbat is still covered, but we're very hopeful that it will clear up, and that's why we're going to go back, because that is the iconic viewpoint where you have the little lake in front and you can actually get a reflection of Nanga Parbat on the lake and it looks like the most incredible photo. So that's the plan, to get back as quick, I can't even speak. That's the plan, to get back as quick as possible to hopefully see Nanga Parbat in all its glory, as there's a little bit of blue sky above us now. The sky is finally clearing. Caught up with Jude, who also had the same idea as me, to go off in the distance and try and get back to Fairy Meadows to catch a really good glimpse of Nanga Parbat. So yeah, we're hopeful. It's about, I don't know, just before 2 o'clock now, and Jude reckons around this time of day the sun's at its strongest, so it's the best chance of the clouds clearing and getting the clearest view. We still don't have complete cloud clearance, but let me just show you what Fairy Meadows looks like in the sun. You can kind of get a glimpse of how beautiful this place is. Look at this. Got the greenery, all the wooden huts in the background, sheep eating grass. This way as well, you can kind of see some of the peaks. It's just this peak over here in the distance we are desperately waiting for. So yeah, I'm really hopeful. Me and Jude are so desperate for this. I'm sure it will happen, but for now we can take in the unbelievable scenery here we have in front of us. It's so nice. The little pond in front. Now, it is a pond, it's not a lake. I'm sure if you see the photos online, everyone will be like, oh, go to the lake in Fairy Meadows. Well, this is the lake, and it's literally like 5 centimeters deep, and it is a little pond. But honestly, it doesn't matter, because if we can snap the photo of the reflection with the mountain in the background, it doesn't really matter if it's a pond or a lake, it will still look beautiful. So that is what me and Jude are waiting for now. It is slowly clearing up, ever so slightly. So yeah, let's just see if we can capture what we came here for, because this will be an incredible photo. Okay, we are forever hopeful, because there is a little bit more of a break in the clouds now. As you can see in the distance, just over here on the right hand side, there is a little bit of mountain view. Also below here, you can see the sort of base of the mountain. I think that is also base camp in the distance. But yeah, still no complete view of Nanga Parbat. So me and George now, we've been sitting out here. We have not even gone to the room once, because we've just been camping out in the hopes to see this view, and it is beginning to clear. This is the most we've seen so far in the 24 hours that we've been here, because this is what we're seeing right now. You can see pretty much the whole base of Nanga Parbat, but it's just this section here in the clouds that's covered. So fingers crossed that comes out. We're about to be treated to something very, very special.
The clouds are clearing big time. On the mountains behind us over here, they're all separating.
Yep.
No, I think we're going to see it. We're 100% going to see it.
think?
Everything is opening up.
Oh, I really hope so.
We've
This is
got
going to be
enough time,
incredible.
like, you see the ones right in the distance over there?
Yeah, on the
That's
left.
the first part we've seen of that
Yeah.
since being here.
It is. Last night we got treated to a little bit at the top. Now we've got the bottom, and now we just need the full reveal, and that's it. So I'm very hopeful. So there's no way that a camera can capture the scale of this. Excuse the donkeys in the background. But this is unbelievable. Literally half of the sky in the distance you can see is taken up by this mountain. Look at it. Look. That, it goes to, there is about the peak, you can't see because of the clouds, but literally half the sky is just Nanga Parbat. Absolutely incredible. Look at this for a shot, ready? Panning up, river below, and there she is in the background. Wow, that is the reason we came here for this, and it's still not completely revealed. There's still the peak that's covered by clouds, but I'm sure the patience is going to pay off by waiting.
Oh yeah.
This man's been waiting forever to be here. He's already been to Pakistan once, couldn't get here. Second time, wasn't looking hopeful because of the weather, and now we finally had a break. Look at this for a shot, George. Wow. Oh mate, that's such a cool shot. This is unbelievable.
This is different in the sun.
Yeah, it is. You can now truly appreciate what it's like to be here in Fairy Meadows.
About to see it.
We are about to see the full scale of the 9th highest mountain in the world. Oh, wow. Kind of just see it here in the distance now. You get a reflection of the mountain in the background. George is here snapping some pics, so is Jude, trying to get the shot that really we came all of this way for. But look at this now.
Oh, the sheep as well.
Sheep running in front. Oh, it's just picture perfect, isn't it? Wow, just need that little bit of cloud to go and the sun to come fully out, because it keeps dipping in and out of the clouds over there. But I think we're going to get a break soon, a very lucky break, because I thought this was almost a complete write-off. Jude was even contemplating staying up here in the north of Pakistan until he could see this view. But yeah, hopefully that doesn't have to be the case and we can see it today. This is a truly special place, and you can see why people come to Pakistan just for this incredible spot, because it is definitely worth it. Yes, it's a long effort and a long slog to get up here, and you have to go across the second most dangerous road in the world, but I would say it's all worth it to get views of this. And when it does break free of the clouds, it is truly incredible. I've never felt so insignificant and so small in any place ever. Look at this. And then around here, if I pan the camera down, you can kind of see you just have little huts, smoke coming out because there's obviously no heating. Everyone just has little fires to keep warm, and it's such a local and authentic place, and it's truly just, oh, it's incredible, and it's so peaceful as well. If you want to go to a place where there's no noise, there's no city life, no busyness, and this is the place to be, because these are the views you can get if you come all the way up to northern Pakistan. We're going to say that is probably the most we're going to see. You never know, never say never. And we're going to give it one more shot in the morning to see if we can get some orange glow, which is really what I want on the mountain, which would be incredible. But for now, we're going to go have some food, of course, with this incredible view in the background. How are you feeling about Fairy Meadows so far?
Ecstatic. I mean, I was already happy before it opened up, but now it's just a bonus in my eyes. Just a bonus. You've only got to look at it, and I'll make a tear come down from your eyes.
It is something special. Well, this is our dinner spot for the evening, and it is quite a special one. Here we've got some local soup, not really too sure exactly what it is, but per usual, it's spicy, of course. Let me just show you the views we have for our dinner spot, because it's arguably maybe even better than where we were just up the lake. Here's George chilling, and of course there's the mountain in the background, which we think is coming out even more clear. Actually, if you can see in the distance, it is a little bit difficult, but the peak is where that top cloud is right there. That is the peak. Quite unbelievably, that is the peak, because it covers literally half the sky. But yeah, we might be treated to one last view of Nanga Parbat before sunset, and it could be a very, very special one, because if these clouds shift, we're going to get a full view, and it's going to be mad. What a beautiful experience. I'm extremely grateful to be up here, where not many tourists are right now this season. I know tourists definitely do come up here. Where we are right now, it's just us and the locals. And take a look at this for a final shot. Wow. Well, we've just found out there's about to be a local polo match here in Fairy Meadows with a few of the local men Here we go. This is the little arena thing. Oh, it's a little bit hard to see. I pointed down. There's a little like arena thing here. I believe they're going to play it, or maybe they even play it in this big open area. Actually, I'm not too sure. But polo, for those of you who don't know, it's basically it's like one ball. And I don't know if you can see. They have like these wooden sticks with like a thicker end, and they just whack the ball. I don't know if there's like a goal or anything like that. To be fair, actually, I don't even know what polo is. But all I know is it's being played here in the mountains on horses, and it's going to be a cool little local experience to watch. I'm also going to show you what it's like to get snacks up here in Fairy Meadows. Here is the little local store, the Paradise. Hello, sir. And we're going to see what they can sell. I believe they've just got like really basic things. So let's have a look in here. Oh wow, it's dark. Hello, sir. So I've just got some water, Sprite, Coke, a couple of biscuits. Not much option, but I don't really know what you can expect when you're up here. And some crisps as well. Okay, we'll grab some things. I grabbed myself a water, and there's not much option for chocolate stuff, so I grabbed myself these little like toffee bars and stuff. The only thing they have is remotely similar is some like chocolate biscuits. So I tried to get the closest thing I could to a chocolate bar, and this is what I've got. So of course a lot more expensive up here. I mean, to be expected, because to get anything up here it's a massive effort. You also have to cross one of the most dangerous roads in the world just to be up here. So I think that's cost me about, all in all, that's still less than £1 I think. So can't really complain, it's a really good price. But for up here it's a little bit inflated, but absolutely fine with me, not a problem. Wow. Could not tell you the rules of this game, to be honest. Actually, I thought I had some understanding, but it turns out I have no idea. Everyone's just running around smashing the ball. Maybe some of you locals here in Pakistan might know a little bit more than me, but I definitely don't. But regardless of that, this is, what a memory this is. Locals here in Fairy Meadows playing polo with these incredible views behind us. I mean, oh, there we go, there's the ball being thrown, and then they all just chase after it. Look at that. Look at that for a shot. This guy smacks it. I don't really know. I'm really not too sure. They're just trying to, whoever gets the most hits, who has the most possession, I'm not too sure. It's pretty cool though. A look at this for a backdrop for any sort of sports game. Here the boys are on horses playing polo, and this is just incredible. We have absolutely no idea the rules. I couldn't really understand it. We've been trying to watch it for the last 10 minutes. This guy's getting pulled off a horse. I don't know what's going on, and you can almost see Nanga Parbat in its entirety. This is just so special. There's also cows and dogs running around in the game as well. So cool. Quick mention I want to make about Pakistan, especially coming from England, coming from, you know, Europe and what we're fed about Pakistan and stuff. I just don't think I would ever have known about this if a couple of friends had never been, I hadn't seen a couple posts on Instagram. And that's why it's so important for me to make these videos, because this is Pakistan. This is easily one of the most breathtaking views I've ever seen in my life. You got the locals playing polo, one of the highest mountains in the world over there, and just one of the most incredible scenery, and just some of the most incredible scenery I've ever seen. Here's the polo ball. Here come the boys playing. It's just incredible. This is why it's so important to get your own perspective of a place and also make your own opinion of a place, because it's usually 9 times out of 10 not what you see on the news and not what you see online. And I think this is a prime example of how Pakistan is massively misrepresented. What an absolutely incredible way to end our day here in Fairy Meadows. We've just been treated to one of the most, oh my god, I've just seen something. I don't know what this is called, but the clouds are wrapping around in a circle above Nanga Parbat. This is the best way I could have ever imagined to end the day here in Fairy Meadows. Look at this scenery right now. You've got the smoke coming from the houses, Nanga Parbat in the distance. Look, it's glowing orange as well. This is just incredible. What a truly, truly special place. Mental. Just take this in for the last few seconds of the evening before we lose all of the light here in Pakistan. I thought that was going to be the end of the videos I was taking today, but I just cannot resist showing you a little bit more. Oh, it's going orange now. The blue sky's behind it, just as we're losing light. Look at this in the distance. Oh, so many emotions right now. This is just incredible. Such a special place where I've wanted to be for so long. And look at this, we're going to walk up the hill to this little viewpoint here where George is. Mate, that is just incredible. I cannot think of a better backdrop than this. Look, the skies are going orange and pink. Mate, what do you think of this? The blue, the orange. This is just a perfect video right now.
Just when you think it can't get any better.
Oh wow. Look at it.
And the moon as well.
And the moon up there. Look at that for a shot. Well, good morning. It is currently 5:05 AM in the morning. I've barely woken up, probably about 3-4 minutes ago. But there's a good reason, because we have clear views of the mountain in front of us. Look at this right now. That is exactly why we're here, and that is exactly why it is so worth waking up at 5 a.m. The light is just shining on the mountains around, and you pan around and you finally have even more of a clearer view of the mountain. Look at that, the sun shining on top. That is beautiful. I don't think there's anybody else up right now, well, apart from us boys, that we force ourselves to wake up for sunrise, because there's no way we're missing, you know, the only sunrise we have here. And this is why you wake up at 5 a.m. Look at that. Wow, I think right now we're going to walk over to the little lake area in the distance and see if we can snap a photo, because this is absolutely, most definitely worth being up for.
You're dead.
This is crazy shot.
Yeah?
Yeah, come on. Just about it there. Ignore the donkey in the background. We have just seen something that both of us have never ever seen in our life. There is currently an avalanche happening on the mountain right now. We assume that we're safe. We're kind of just laughing through fear, but there is currently a massive avalanche going on. I filmed some clips on my phone, which I'll insert here because this camera just doesn't zoom in enough, but right now, all the middle section of the mountain is just given way. I don't know if you can kind of make it out there, but all this middle section is just avalanche right now. Cool, but that's like pretty, well, that's a bit scary, but it's mad.
I think we'll be alright.
Yeah, I think we're definitely fine here. There's also like a valley below, so I don't think it would even get to us. Look, you can see, I think it's come up the other side of the base camp. You see like the puff?
Yeah.
Okay, as explained by one of the local men just here, I'll explain it to you now. Basically, the last 3-4 days, there's just been snow. So now we've got a sunny day, and there's heat on the mountain. Oh, here's a donkey and the dog playing. But now there's heat on the mountain, it's causing all the snow to dislodge and fall down, and that is what's caused this currently. Hello, boys. It's so random. Dog's chasing away the donkey. What a funny place. Yeah, that is the reason why the avalanche has happened. It's quite an incredible thing to watch. This is going to conclude my time here in the incredible Fairy Meadows. And for all of those recommending coming to this place, I can absolutely see why now. This place is truly just magical, especially when you get a view of Nanga Parbat like this, the 9th highest mountain in the world. It's something special for sure. So yeah, I've had an incredible 2 days here, hiking around, exploring. Of course, the weather has not been the best, but now the weather has had a bit of a break. It's been worth holding out for and being here, and you can truly see why this place is referred to as heaven on earth. Thank you again for tuning into another video, and I'll see you in the next one here in Pakistan.